Hey, this is a picture of my passion flower vine. I let it just grow wild all over this fence every year, and every year about this time, maybe a little later, depending on how the weather is, I'll cut the thing back because at this point it's not really going to be flowering anymore. And sometimes I wait till it's dead, but when it's kind of rough looking like this, we've had a couple of hurricanes and it's looking pretty bad. There's some new growth on it up top, but I don't know. There's a little caterpillar. Sometimes I leave it till all the Gulf fritillaries are gone because I like to, this is their host plant, give them something to eat up through late fall and early winter. There's still a few flying around, but I was just going to show you, I let this one grow on the ground over here because they sprout up everywhere in the ground. Some will come up over there. They just come up all over the place. And if you don't like invasive plants, I advise you not to get this because it comes up everywhere, but it smells good. It's got some awesome looking flowers. Here's one flower. It's just an amazing looking flower. It's got a cool smell too. But anyways, what you want to do and what I do every year is cut this thing all the way back to the ground. And I followed this back to the main root where it came from. I found this big old monster here, and I can cut it right there and drag all this up and put it away, and all this will grow back. But it grows back every year. Seems to grow back even more the next year, and there's a airplane flying over. I'll try to speak over it. But that's all you do, just cut it back all the way to the ground. It'll come back. I mean, it freezes pretty hard here. Sometimes, even though it's South Alabama, we still get teen temperatures, but they only last like a day. And I cut this whole thing back to the ground. I got about 3 of them. I cut them all the way back to their stem. This one is right here. Cut it back. I've had these things about 4 years now. But that's all you do. Up till I find the beginning. Just right here. I'll cut it back. Way back. And really the point of the video is just to show you that you can cut these things back unmercifully and they'll come back. It doesn't hurt them. And they're easy to clean up. See, all that area was 2 vines, and I just cut them at their base, roll it all up, throw the wood somewhere, or you can let it dry out and make a wreath out of it or something. All right, so I cleaned out this entire area just by rolling it up, cutting two vines, and now I'll come back and mow this down with my lawnmower, and all the cleanup will be done, and we'll start over next year. They'll grow out of right over here where I cut them off. Cut them all the way back to the ground, and they grow back every year, even bigger and even more beautiful. So don't worry about killing them. They're tough, almost too tough. So that's all you do. Easy cleanup, beautiful plant, easy to grow. Give them a try. You can see here I cut these vines. You can cut them closer to the ground, but I'm gonna leave them, stick them up so I know exactly where they're at when I go to mowing and digging and such. And that part's gonna die off and it'll come out from the ground. But I got a few more over here. I'm gonna cut off the same way so I can pull everything out. That's a cigar plant. All right, got them all. There's a few more down in this area here that I got to snip off at the ground, but pretty much you just wad all this stuff up, haul it off in the woods, and all this growth, like I said, it's from one season. This stuff will start back in February or so, probably sooner, and once again fill this entire fence up and have a bunch of cool looking flowers on it. Okay, so I showed you how to clean up passion flower vine. Very easy to grow. They grow like crazy here, probably more than you want them to grow, but beautiful flower, smell great, and they'll cover up a fence. Maybe you don't like the look of a fence or whatever, and I just like to let them grow because they're the host plant for the Gulf Fritillary butterfly, and it's great to have those just flying around pollinating everything, and the caterpillars look cool. So grow you some passion flower vines and enjoy. We'll see you next time.